In the early afternoon of November 24th, 2025, Brisbane and much of southeast Queensland were thrown into a critical situation when an extremely severe storm system struck the region, revealing the most dramatic scenes of the event. Giant hailstones up to 12 centimeters wide, punctured roofs, destroyed vehicles, and a massive blackout that left more than 120,000 homes without power. Cameras captured the exact moment the streets disappeared under a layer of ice, while winds exceeded 100 kilometers per hour, marking one of Australia's most destructive episodes of the year. But the worst was still ahead. Minutes later, the storm intensified over Logan, Moreton Bay, and the greater Brisbane area. Aerial footage showed torn-off roofs, shattered windows, and fallen trees across multiple suburbs as meteorologists confirmed baseball-sized hail in Gumdale, Loganholme, and Kumbaba. Authorities surveyed the damage from the air, revealing blocked roads and downed power poles in areas where traffic came to a complete standstill. However, the situation continued to worsen. In Wynnum West, a large tree collapsed onto a housing block, while in Wellington Point several power lines fell and sparked a fire on land near Walloon along the Warrego Highway. Videos circulating on social media showed windows exploding and metal roofs bending under the force of the wind, reinforcing the intense visuals that accompanied each new report. The storm moved rapidly north, and what seemed under control changed within minutes. At Brisbane Airport, winds reached 107 kilometers per hour, forcing all operations to halt temporarily. Internal cameras recorded how visibility dropped abruptly as hail and heavy rain struck the runway. In Amberley, gusts of 96 kilometers per hour were reported, while at the same time several areas across the Gold Coast registered hailstones measuring 9 to 10 centimeters, causing immediate damage to homes, solar panels, and vehicles parked outdoors. The numbers kept climbing. As the storm continued toward the Sunshine Coast, suburbs like Helenvale, Arundel, Mount Tamborine, and Beaudesert were covered by a mix of ice, branches, and debris. Footage recorded from private vehicles showed roads becoming impassable due to fallen trees and overflowing drains. In Logan Village, local crews reported large amounts of debris carried by the wind, complicating access for emergency teams even further. But the situation kept deteriorating. As the system moved on, schools and educational centers suspended dismissal and kept students inside until the danger passed. Several intersections lost their traffic lights, creating severe congestion during the afternoon rush hour. In Canungra, hailstones reached 6 centimeters, while in Loganholme and Binley severe damage was reported to vehicles, rooftops, and lightweight structures due to the intensity of the hail impact. Authorities warned that new storm cells were forming to the south. Meteorologists confirmed that the atmospheric setup favored the development of highly dangerous supercells, with 5 storm cores tracking from Logan toward Rathdowney and later toward the northeast. These supercells produce giant hail, destructive winds, and heavy rainfall capable of triggering flash floods. Cameras captured streets completely covered in ice as lightning strikes multiplied within minutes. Later updates from the Bureau of Meteorology confirmed that the storm would also affect Caloundra, Rainbow Beach, and areas near Gympie. Additional cells were detected near Upper Brookfield, Highvale, and Landsborough, moving toward Maroochydore and coastal regions. In Ferny Hills, Alexandra Hills, Birkdale, and The Gap, hail between 7 and 10 centimeters was recorded from 1:40 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., accompanied by gusts exceeding 100 kilometers per hour across parts of the Sunshine Coast. The system maintained a fast and aggressive progression. Meanwhile, Energex confirmed that more than 66,000 additional homes lost power in Brisbane, Ipswich, and Red Bank Plains due to fallen poles, damaged wiring, and transformers struck by hail. In total, more than 180,000 properties across southeast Queensland faced extended outages. Emergency crews worked among blocked roads, energized lines, and collapsed rooftops to restore service and handle the most urgent incidents. The storm coincided with an extreme heat episode in the northern part of the state, where alerts were issued for temperatures forecast between 40 and 45 degrees Celsius. Authorities urged residents to seek cool places and stay hydrated, as the heatwave conditions were expected to persist through midweek. This combination of severe storms and extreme heat added further pressure to rescue teams and public services across the affected areas.
Storm chasers!